Thank you so much for joining us this Monday morning at 6 a.m. You're taking a look at heavy wind and rain in East Memphis near the flyover. This was just one of several areas recovering this morning after a round of severe weather in Memphis and the Mid-South. Today, the cleanup begins. Danielle, you've been tracking all of this for hours and hours from last night into this morning. Thankfully, we have a little break right now. We're dry.
We do, Yvonne. I've literally been watching these storms since 7 o'clock last night. So definitely keeping my eye on what we can anticipate going forward, because that's the new weather story, is the heat and the humidity. But so much damage happened last night that you're definitely going to be feeling the impacts for quite some time. Here's a look at our current clouds and radar. You can see it is dry here in the Mid-South. That same front still moving through the southeast, causing severe weather to the south of us, but we are done. Here's a look at the last 12 hours. We had our own severe thunderstorm watch, severe thunderstorm warnings, and one tornado warning for Marshall County, Mississippi. But things cleared out very nicely. And in fact, right now we are dry, and we have been dry since before midnight last night. Things calmed down in a hurry here in the Mid-South, and we will continue to be calm. However, lots of damage across the Mid-South today from those storms that came through. High winds came through, snapped trees, tree limbs are down, as well as some power poles that we have seen literally snapped at the base. Power lines are down. There's a lot of damage that's happening around the Mid-South, including the Metro Memphis area. The big part of the weather story going forward is the heat. Starting today, temperatures will be a little bit cooler. It'll be around 92 degrees, but by the time we get to Thursday and Friday of this week, we'll be near triple digits. Let's take a look out on those roadways this morning. So far, we've only seen around one accident, and that has been on the surface street this morning at Southern Avenue heading westbound near Beltline Street. It's south of Chickasaw Gardens. Not seeing any slow spots in that area. However, take your time. There's a lot of down trees across the area. We've also been keeping our eye on I-22 near Byhalia. It looks like whatever's happening there might have cleared up, but a lot of power outages this morning. So if you roll up on a traffic light is out, remember to treat it as a four-way stop, because you want to make sure that you are watching yourself and the cars around you. Here's a live look at I-40 and Danny Thomas Boulevard. Even though there's a lot of damage on our surface streets, it looks like our main highways are in good shape this morning. Drive times show great times all across the area. Not seeing much traffic out there so far, but we're keeping our eye on it. Definitely want to remember, take your time and allow a little extra time this morning as you leave out the house in case you roll up on some storm damage.
Yeah, that's good to know before you go. Thank you. Right now, thousands are waking up in the dark. MLGW is reporting more than 100,000 customers without power this morning. We're seeing major outages in Lakeland, Bartlett, Cordova, Collierville, and even parts of Germantown. The Bartlett area is dealing with a lot of issues this morning, including those power outages off of Appling Road and other surrounding intersections. Once the storm cleared, our crew shot this video near Wolf Chase Galleria, where you can just see power lines are snapped and even bent over in some cases. Let's take a look at more of that damage left behind. Lakita Johnson is in Bartlett this morning. Lakita, you are our eyes and ears today. What do you see?
Good morning, Yvonne. We've been seeing the police behind me turn the cars around. We're at the edge of Stage Road. And as you can see behind that police car, look at all that debris. Just completely got those power lines down. There is no service. Well, there's barely any service here in this area, but as you can see, the power is also out. They're turning cars around, you see, but thousands of people are without power. According to MLGW, severe storms with wind gusts up to 75 miles per hour moved through the area, causing nearly 120,000 outages. MLGW crews will start damage assessment and figuring out ways to restore as many customers as possible and as quickly as possible. They've also requested more help from contract crews and are expecting them to arrive today. Generally, MLGW restores power in 4 steps, just to let you know. The first is they start with restoring the transmission lines. Then they repair any damage to their substations to bring circuits online and focuses attention on restoring power to water pumping stations, hospitals, and other priority priorities critical, guys, to public health and safety. They then focus on primary and secondary areas that run through the streets and neighborhoods leading to your home. And lastly, they'll make any repairs to individual service lines, so any utility lines that run through your home. Now, in the meantime, MLGW asks that you stay away from any down power lines since they can still be energized and deadly. And be sure to also warn others to stay away too. They also recommend that you report any emergencies like down power lines or gas leaks by calling them at 901-528-4465. And we will keep you guys updated as we continue to monitor the conditions out here. Again, we've already seen MLGW crews out here as early as 4 this morning. So hopefully you will see your power restored very soon. For now in Memphis, I'm Lakita Johnson. Back to you.
It's good to hear crews are getting back to work this morning. Lakita, thank you. As crews continue their work, MLGW is also calling on you to help. The utility company is asking all customers to use less water today until 5 p.m. The powerful storms disrupted the water system. Families in Arlington, Cordova, and Northeast Shelby County right now have low water pressure. But here are some ways that you can help. You can wash your dishes by hand and don't leave that water running. Also, wait until after 5 p.m. to wash your clothes or your car. You can also take shorter showers today. Again, all of this until 5 p.m.